Hello my beautiful people, you are welcome back to my channel Chi Living Signature. How you guys doing? I love you all for your support. God bless you all. So in today's class I'll be showing you guys how to cut and sew this beautiful trending corset with a center skin illusion net. Is really beautiful and simple. So let's quickly get started. So what we have on our table is our normal basic bodice measurement, shoulder, bust point, under bust and a waistline, the armhole. So actually it's an off shoulder. Yes, I'll be coming down by 6 inches. Yes, 6 inches, but I'll be placing 5.5 inches so that by after sewing this I will have a 6 inches. So let's quickly get started. So the next thing that we were going to be placing now is our bust span measurement. Distance between one nipple to the other is 8 inches. So let me quickly place it and connect it. So I'm done placing it. This is where is that our bust point. So as I said, it's an off shoulder. Excuse me. So I'll be coming down by 6 inches, or rather it's 7 yeah, let me say 6 inches. After zone I should having 6.5 inches here. So on this point I will connect it this way. Let me add an inch. So now that I'm done cutting it out, so I will quickly extend my bust span. Four inches into fold is 8 inches into fold is 4 inches. So I'm done connecting it now. So the next thing now is to place our waist dart. This is our bust point. This is our bust line. Under bust line, our waist line. So this is our upper chest, my chest line. Or CL, just to indicate it. So I want to quickly place our waist dart now. The waist dart we're working with here is 3 inches for the both side. That is 1.5 inches here. 1.5 inches here. I will do the same here. 1.5 inches here. 1.5 inches here. So I will quickly take my straight ruler and connect it. And you see. So now that I'm done with that, I will take my curve ruler to connect it to the bust point. Place my curve ruler this way. Connect it. Flip it this way. And connect as well. So can you see first? Look at that. Sorry guys. So you could decide to make two-piece corset. What do I mean? You can either place your dart here for your chest dart here, or the side dart. Now I'll be working with the side there, the chest dart. So let's quickly continue. So now we are done placing our waist darts. So for in between our bows, that from the chest line, I will go in 1 inch. So by the time I open it up, I'll be having 2 inches in between my bows. So to place our neckline, so the sweetheart neckline, I'll be stepping up from my bust line by 2.5 inches. So I will quickly connect it. And you see, so from this and you see what we have. So I will quickly connect it for my sweetheart neckline. And you see, make sure everything blends properly. You can make yours deeper than this. So we're done creating our neckline for the upper part. So we'll quickly take our curve ruler to connect. Can you see? Connect it from that 1 inch that we step in with. So connect it to meet with your under bust dart. That is our waist dart. So I'm done connecting it. Blend it properly. So for the armhole side, we'll find our bust radius is 3.5 inches. We'll place it this way and we'll be adding 1 inch, making it 4.5 inches. Our bust radius is 3.5 inches, but we added 1 inch, making it 4.5 inches. So we'll quickly take our curve ruler to connect. Place your curve ruler this way to connect it right from under your bust. Connect this way. Place it properly. Connect. Can you see what we have? So from this point, you make it straight. Yes, from this point straight this way. Connect it straight. Sorry guys, not my marker. It's vomiting ink. Just blend it this way. We are not making use of this. This is just the armhole depth for those, because I'm actually using my old pattern paper. So you connect it from the right from the under bust straight to the our new upper chest line. So when we are done with that, place our upper chest dart. Remember we used 1.5 inches here, so we'll place it this way. 2 inches, I always add 0.5 inches, so that by the time I finish stitching, everything will sit straight and properly. So it's 2 inches here. So we'll take our curve ruler as well to connect it from these 2 inches down to the bust point. So connect this as well and show you guys. So can you see what we have? But those that will be making 3-piece corsets, what do I mean? 1 here, 2 at the down part. What you should do, you should step upward from your bust line by 1 inch this way. Do not allow the dart lines to confuse you. Connect it this way. Can you see? Make sure it blends properly. From the bust point, stand it this way. But mine, I'll be making use of this. So you will cut out this. Here is the wanted part. You will cut it out. For those that are making use of 3-piece corset, here you will label it as 1 together, 2, 3. But mine, I'm making use of the upper chest. This is 2-piece that, or can as well work with this. Is still the same thing. So now that we're done placing our dart, it's time to place our measurement. So the bust measurement I'm working with is 42, which is 10.5 inches. I'll place it this way. These dots, can you see? So the under bust is 35 inches, which is 8.5 inches. Just to indicate the dots first. Yes, we'll be adding our dart replacement. So for the waistline is 37, that is 9.2 bars. 9.2. So we want to quickly place our dart replacement. We use 3 inches here. We place it 3 inches under bust, 3 inches. If you are making use of the chest dart, that is the upper part dart. So before then, from the armhole, can you see? This is our armhole. So you can use this our cup. We will step down by 1 inch. Can you see? 1 inch. So from this point, can you see what you have? You connect it this way. Connect it. My ink, connect it this way. Can you see? So you step down by 1 inch. So we have to quickly connect our armhole. We'll be facing a sleeve. So it's 2 inches from your chest line. Blend it this way. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? Blend it this way. So we will do this before placing our dart. So can you see what we have here? So this is our armhole. So now we have to quickly place, if you are making use of the upper chest dart, that's the two-piece corset, you place whatever you have is 1.5 inches. So that is your dart replacement. From this your measurement, your first body measurement, you place it 1.5 inches. So for the under bust, we have done that. So you can use, say, is 1.5 inches. You will quickly take your straight ruler, sorry guys, and connect it this way. This is what you should have if you are making use of the upper chest dart. But if you are not making use of the upper chest dart, just connect it. There is no need for this dart replacement here. Just connect it this way to the full length of your dress. So as I said earlier, I'm making use of the upper chest dart. So now this is our armhole. So this is how it should look like when you are done. So let's quickly now cut it out. And remember, there is no same allowance here. Do that while transferring to your fabric. So for the back panel, connect it this way. Guys, I'm done cutting out my back panel. Can you see? So my zipper allowance is in. I've sent it in. This is my back my bust point, that's my waist dart. I work with a 1 inch here. So as I said, it's off shoulder with sleeve. So for this point, you determine the point, the where you want your sleeve to start from. I use 7 inches. So by the time I finish stitching, I should be having 6.5 inches. So for this part, can you see how it is? So this is where we're attaching our sleeve. For the back neckline, you can make it deeper than this. So the back neckline is optional. Remember I said the front side I use 7 inches. Can you see? So my sleeve now as well, we're starting from here. After fixing my cup, so everything will relax properly. Remember, I've not had same allowance to the cups. So let's quickly go to our cutting table. I'll be cutting out the back piece into 4 parts. That is the fabric to lining 2 parts. I'll be cutting here as well. And here for the center skin net, we will not be cutting it out now. Is after we are finished joining it. Is easier that way. Then I will show you guys how to cut it. So let's quickly cut out our fabric out. Hi guys, so we're done cutting out our cups. Can you see? And also our lining, like I said, make sure you add the same allowance. I added 1 inch round. For the upper part, I added 0.5 inch because remember that my up shoulder depth is 7 inches, but I use 6.5 inches. So I've added 0.5 inch there. So I only added the 0.5 inch here. So this is how everything should look like when you are done. So make sure you place it on a paper. You can see I labeled it. For those that are making 3-piece corset, is this one, this part you will cut out this. So you will not be making use of this pattern, but myself, I'm making use of this with my explanation. For those that are making use of the side that you can do that perfectly. Can you see what we have now? Can you see? This is for this part, this is for this. So let's quickly place them one at a time. Can you see the lining as well? This is the lining. Sorry guys, for this. Can you see lining for this? When you're making use of small cup bra size, make sure you add 2 inches whatever you're buying. If it's 40, you have to make sure you get 42. So now I will quickly take this to my sewing machine. So I like stitching my upper part. You can see it's sharp this way, it's not that deep. So I always stitch it by 0.5 inch to the bust point. So by the time you open it up, it should be more deeper. So let's quickly move to our sewing machine, guys. So over to our machine. So now I'll fold my cup. So I'll be stitching by 0.5 inch. Try to be deep to occupy the boost back stitch. And you see, this is how I usually create my cup. Can you see? So when the time you flip, bring over the second, can you see the difference? Can you see? So this is a bit flat, but this is pointy now. So I will do that on this as well. So we are done now. Can you see? We are done shaping our cups. So now I want to quickly join our fabric, that's our cup bra. So we'll join it together. Sorry guys, let me bring it this way. The fourth part. So this is the second part. This is the lining. So we want to quickly join this together and do the same on the second cup. So we're done. Can you see? Giving it a nice press. We want to cover up our bra cup. I've done video on this, so I won't be going through this much. So this is the lining, and I've also cut out 1 inch. I'm using spat to pipe in under bust the boning. So one is into fold. So let's quickly cover up our bra cup. I'll be dropping the link there on how to cover your bra cup. I'll quickly show you guys. So lining now and show you guys. So I'm done covering our cups. So we want to quickly take our front panel to join the fabric first before join our lining. Let's put our cups aside. So this is the so can you see I'm done joining my lining and my fabric. So I want to quickly do the same for the back panel. I'll be sewing it round. I'll be leaving here, just here, sew it round and turn it in. I'll show you guys too. So it's time to add our waist dart now. Remember that we added 2 inches same allowance, which is this. So and our bust span is 4 inches. So from this point now, can you see we'll be adding our dart now because do not cut it open, or rather do that on the wrong side. See it, that means we're placing 6 inches, 2 inches plus 4 inches waist dart. So let's quickly connect it. This is our dart. So let's stitch it. will give it a nice press. Can you see? So let's quickly move over to our center piece. So we want to create a space for our net now. Yeah, we want to create it now. So from the under bust, like mine, the length, I didn't want to expose my boobs, but your length, if you want it, you can work with 17 inches half length, or even 18 inches. What I just have here is just 16 inches. So midpoint, I will place 2.5 inches. Can you see? This is 2.5 inches. So from this 2.5 inches, here is actually optional. You can create it. I will make mine a bit mount this way. Can you see mine? You can create yours even smaller than this. So mine, can you see what I marked? I step out from under bust 2 inch for the mid, 2.5 inches from the midpoint. So I will quickly now cut out this part because we'll be replacing it with our net. So can you see? We'll cut it out this way. So now I'll be placing this on my net to cut it out, both my lining. So this is the net I'm working with, the skin net I'm working with. Give it a very nice press. So should be 2 foot. The reason is this: you'll be need to stitch the neck, the upper part, to close it up here. So this is what we have here. So it's into 2 parts now. So I will quickly flip it this way. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? We are replacing it right now. So I will place this my fabric here. Can you see? But for the net, that is my skin net, I'll be adding 0.5 inch for the same allowance. Can you see? For the side, because I've added for the upper side while we're cutting out our fabric. Can you see? Or you can pin it down to make sure everything is straight. Sorry, guys. Can you see? This is how it should look like when you are done. So I will open it up this way. Can you see exactly what we have here? Just I added the 0.5 inch for the same allowance. So I will shift it this way. Let me blend it properly here. Shift it this way. Open it up. For the down area, I actually added. I will trim it off when I'm done. So can you see? This is how it should look like when we are done stitching it. So I will do the same to the lining. Can you see? Place it this way. Can you see how it's looking? So I will quickly now trim off the down part. Can you see? Can you see how it should look like? So I want to quickly blend it here with the length of my dress. So can you see how beautiful and simple it is? So this is how it should look like. So by the time you place your cup, add your sleeve and attach your back panel. And you see, but remember, for the under bust, for neat finishing, we'll be stitching this where we'll be inserting our boning from the under bust. So can you see? But now let's quickly take it to our sewing machine. No, before then, don't forget to cut the same to your lining, because the center, your skin net will not be needing the lining now. So make sure you cut it out and move over to our sewing machine. Okay, let me quickly do that, guys. We'll move over to our sewing machine. place it this way as well. Can you see our lining? Make sure everything matches. Can you see? We will use this to cut it out. So we're done cutting our lining out as well. So let's quickly move over to our sewing machine. So our machine now, we want to stitch it round, stitch it, but we won't be closing here. Or if you like, but I will not be closing there because I'll be bringing it out from that side. So I will stitch it round by 0.5 inch we added. Stitch it round and turn it out. So I've taken to our sewing machine now. So we want to quickly attach our skin net to our dress. Can you see how I place it? So you stitch at 0.5 inch. Stitch it this way. Make sure everything matches. Can you see? The back stitch. So by the time you open it up, can you see what we have? Can you see? So I will quickly, the second part, this is my second part. Can you see it? So I will place it, my right side facing my net. Can you see? I will place it this way. By the time I finish stitching, it will be this way. So I will quickly place it right now. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? Can you see? So I will stitch now. Oh, can you see how beautiful it is already? Can you see? So the length of your dress is optional. I've said that before. Can you see? You could decide to make yours straight or wider or even smaller than this. So it's your choice on other. So you could decide to even extend yours this way, but mine, I'm okay with this. So we have to quickly introduce our cup now. But before then, sorry guys, our lining, because by the time you open it, you can use how rough it is. So we won't be needing this. So quickly introduce our lining now. So we'll be using our lining to close it up. Yes, so we'll place it this way. These are our linings. Can you see what we have? So we'll flip this lining this way. Sorry guys, let me place it one. Can you see what we have? Can you see? By the time we attach our line this way, send it this way to cover it up. Both the dart line. So let's quickly do that, guys. So place your lining this way and stitch. Make sure everything matches. So place it. Check your underbust. So can you see? Stitch. Back stitch. So can you see it now? So this is how it should look like when we are done. So this is our lining. We'll flip our lining this way. Can you see? Flip it this way. You could decide to stop stitch it. Yes. And top stitch it. Can you see? Make sure everything matches. Give it a very nice press. Can you see? So I want to quickly do that on this other part. Yes, so I place it this way as well. Can you see? And stitch and cover it up this way. So guys, I'm done stitching on the second part of my lining. But if you have your hemming gum, do that on this part, hem it. But mine, I don't have hemming gum, so I want to quickly top stitch it so that everything will relax properly. I will do that and show you guys. Back stitch. So I'm top stitching it, but you can use your hemming gum if you have. So can you see? I'm done for stitching it. And you see how relaxed it is right now. So I want to quickly now close this part for neat finishing. Close it up before stitch. I will close the part and run a stitch here to secure the down part before fixing our cup. So we're done closing it up. So turn it this way for a neat finishing. Can you see? Excuse me. So this is how it should look like. This is our back side. So I've closed it up. So I want to quickly do this part as well. Turn it this way. Can you see? Right side of my fabric facing the right side of my lining. That was what I did. First part, I place it on my machine this way. Back stitch, stitch. Please ignore my machine noise. So quickly stitch it down. So I'm done stitching it. I've secured it down. Cup and our sleeve. So this dot line should match. Can you see what I'm this? Look at my dot line, my waist dot. So we want to fix our second cup. So it's the right side we're stitching on. So place it this way. Make sure everything matches here because here is your neckline. So place it and stitch round. Place it properly. So we want to stitch it now. You can use your bias if you have. Excuse me. So you place it this way into fold now on that half inch that we stitch our back cup from. So I will stitch it round now. Make sure you adjust it so that it will not affect your lining. So place it properly and stitch. The stitch. So want to cover it up now. Send your lining in. Neck, you place it this way. Can you see? Place it this way. So put it down this way to stitch on it round. And stitch. Make sure everything relax properly. Can you see? I've closed out the other part, so I will not close this part because I'll be using this part to insert my boning brass stitch. So this is how it should look like when you are done. Then we start our boning there. So let me quickly do that on this part and show you guys. So now I want to quickly place our back panel. Yes, place our measurement, stitch it round and show you guys. Oh my beautiful people, I'm done attaching the back panel. Can you see? Can you see? Can actually use a lacing on this. So this is where I'll be piping my boning, that is, I've been inserting my boning in. So when I'm done starting, now I'll be adding sleeve. Can you see the parts for the sleeve? Like as I said, you could decide to extend it here. Here is optional. Mine, I'm okay with this. Can you see? This is my thread. I think if I've used a matching thread, you won't have seen anything. Yeni thread here. Can you see how beautiful and neat it is? The wrong side. Can you see, guys? Can you see? So this is the right side. So please, if you find this my video interesting, please click on like button there, drop your comments, and please, if you are new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button there, and also please click on the notification bell so that each time I upload a new video you will get notified. I love you all. I remain Chi Living Signature. Bye for now.